Success with money isn't about knowledge or your reasoning capacity or how good you are at math, but rather about behavior. And people are prone to certain behaviors over others. As a matter of fact, research shows that when it comes to personal finance, it is 80% behavior and 20% knowledge. And this principle is applicable to all other areas of life, be it health, career, spirituality. What matters is what you do rather than what you know. You might listen to all my videos on personal finance, but if you don't implement the recommendations I give you, then you won't go far with your financial goals, because all you will have is knowledge, and that's it. And that's why it is important that you understand what your money personality is, so that you begin to map your behavioral patterns when it comes to money. Now, get your notebook and let's break down or talk about what these money personalities are, and you will find that you might belong to different or have different money personalities, and that is okay. What matters is that you know where you belong and use your money personality to your advantage, not to your disservice. Money personality number 1 are savers. Now, savers love to stash away every coin they get. They are thrilled when they see their savings growing. And this used to be me. They find such a hard time in spending. They are very patient and they will wait to make that purchase. And oftentimes they will ask themselves questions like, is this worth it? Should I buy this at this time? Can I wait? But the downside to that is that savers will oftentimes miss out on enjoying themselves, on enjoying things that bring happiness in their lives. Savers will miss out on investing opportunities, because for them, I would rather see my account increasing than removing that money and putting it somewhere. So that is the downside. In as much as it is good to save, but if you're not investing, then what are you doing? So my recommendation to a saver is that, for starters, allow yourself to enjoy your money, because that is why you work. You work to enjoy. It is not only to save and invest. Number 2 is take use of budgeting. Budgeting would allow you to apportion some money to fund activities, to investing, so that way when you see yourself spending on these other things, you don't feel guilty or you don't feel anxious. The other recommendation I would give is that allocate some portion to investing, because the only way you can grow your money is through investing and not saving. When you're saving, all you're doing is piling it on the account, but you're losing value for your money, because there's what we call inflation. So my dear savers, it is good to save, but save with a balance. Find a balance between saving, enjoying your life, and investing. Money personality number 2 are the spenders. Now, the spenders are the opposite of savers. They find joy in spending money. They love to dine out, they love to drive fancy cars, they love to treat themselves and others to nice things, whether they have money or don't have. You will find that when they're the life of the party in general, when the latest gadget hits the market, they're the first ones to buy it. They want to drive the latest model of the cars, hold the latest models of anything good. They will love shopping for whatever reason, whether they're feeling sad or they're feeling happy. And the funny thing is that spenders will often find themselves in debt. They'll often find themselves in debt and short of cash, especially when it comes to paying bills, but they will not fail to get money to have the lifestyle or enjoy the lifestyle they like or want to have. So my recommendations, if you are a spender, these are my recommendations. Number 1, make sure that whatever purchase you are making, go for a long-term value rather than a short-term satisfaction. Ask yourself, will this purchase be meaningful to me 1 year from now? If the answer is no, or the answer is I'm not sure, maybe you should wait to make that purchase. Maybe you can pause. Number 2 is that automate your savings, your money for savings and investment, because spenders struggle with saving. For them, once money comes, it is like it is itching your pocket once you get money. So automate it so that you don't even have to touch it. As soon as it lands on your account, then it is taken away for maybe another account, put aside for saving, or another account that is put aside for investing. That way, you will not be tempted to spend all your money, but you will have money to save and invest, even as much as you are a spender. Money personality number 3 are the avoiders. Now for avoiders, for them anything that comes to money matters, they don't want to know because it causes them stress. They think it's wastage of time. So they prefer that they know nothing and go with the flow. They will rarely look at their financial statements. They will rarely look at their bills. They don't even want to look at the bills. So in short, these are the people that like to hide their heads in the sand. They prefer to go with the flow. Whatever comes, comes. Whatever doesn't come, doesn't come. For as long as I am eating, I am living, why should I stress about budgeting? So you'll find that they do not budget, they don't save, they don't plan for their finances, because to them those terminologies are even, these are the people that will tell you, I already have enough problems. Why should I stress about money? Now, the downside to that is that avoiders tend to miss out on opportunities, on financial opportunities, investing opportunities, because they have no idea what is going on in their lives. Also, you will find that they don't know how to be helped because they don't know what their financial challenges are. The other point or the other advantage with this kind, I don't even want to say it's an advantage, but the other interesting thing is that avoiders actually don't get financial stress because they don't know what is going on, which is a bad thing. Because you don't know what you're dealing with, you don't know the magnitude of your financial problems. My recommendation to avoiders is take baby steps. If bold money conversations stress you out, start slowly. Start by maybe saying, okay, where do I spend my money? Start with that. It's enough. Or start by saying, you know what, okay, I'm going to try and save just 2% of my income on my savings account. Number 2 is that get financial help. Talk to a financial coach, talk to a financial advisor, and let them help you or have those money conversations that you're scared to have. That is my recommendation to avoiders, but do not put having money conversations completely off the table, because it doesn't help you, and in the future it's like you are digging a hole deeper and deeper that will be so hard for you to get out. So the sooner you realize your financial situation, the better for you to handle it. The other money personality are the worriers. Just like the word itself, worriers worry. All they do is worry. Whether they have money, they will worry. They don't have money, they will worry. So they're always obsessed in most cases and anxious about the worst case scenario. And they will have questions like, what will happen to me if my money runs out? What will I do? Will I die? Will the bank take my property? Will my kids get out of school? And it is okay to be mindful or aware of what would happen in case you ran out of money, but letting that obsession or anxious thoughts eat away your happiness in the present moment, it is not worth it and it is not good. So, my dear warriors, in case you fall under that personality, please check and see why you actually worry. And the interesting thing is that you'll find that most warriors are connected or related to savers, depending on the spectrum that you fall at. There are people who worry about their money getting done, and you'll find that what they will do is save, like they will keep saving it because they wouldn't imagine themselves without any coin. So my recommendation, if you are a warrior, my recommendation would be that number 1, replace your worry thoughts with positive thoughts. For example, instead of saying, oh my God, I think I'll die if maybe I ran out of money, or something bad will happen to me if I ran out of money, replace it with a thought like, I am better prepared, I'm in charge of my finances, and therefore better prepared to take on any unexpected event should it come. But the disclaimer is, make sure that it's actually true, because it will be false hope to you. It doesn't matter for you to come and say affirmations like that when you're actually not prepared for any uncertainty. Number 2 is that try to dig deep on why you have those worrisome thoughts, if I may say. Is it an upbringing? Is it something that came from how you were brought up? Because I understand, like for me, part of my upbringing was, I actually had that element of worry, and that is why I said I have always been like a saver. Saving for me was easy than spending, but it was coming from a point of worry, like what will happen should my money go away? So I would rather keep it. And you will find that also warriors have a scarcity mindset, okay? The what ifs are many, like they're thinking about the negative than the positive. So If it's an upbringing, then you must deal with it. You must deal with those past traumas. If it's a past trauma from maybe a financial mistake you made in the past, then you need to tell yourself that that was in the past. We are now in the present, and your past does not determine your present life or your future. But of course, if it's indeed a mistake you made or a financial behavior you had in the past, then be careful to not have it now so that you don't repeat the same mistake. So maybe get a financial advisor or a financial coach to help you deal with that financial mistake you made that is now making you worry in the present. The other money personality to take note of are the compulsive money makers. Now, these are my workaholics who don't know life balance. What do I mean? Compulsive money makers believe that life is more meaningful when you make more money. They actually think that their priority and purpose in life is to make money and accumulate wealth, which is not a bad thing because we all want to accumulate wealth. But if not well balanced, then it is a bad thing. And you will find that compulsive money makers seek validation and recognition from how much they have or what they own. So for them, it is like, if I feel like I don't have these many cars, then maybe I am less. If I don't have these square miles of land, then maybe I am less. So for them, their value or their worth is attached to possessions or what they own. And compulsive money makers, you will find that they have strained relationships, be it with their family members or friends, because they believe it is making money first and then any other thing can follow. And as a matter of fact, compulsive money makers, if they will take out anything and anyone who stands between them and the money. And that is why you'll find that they have those strained relationships. My recommendation to compulsive money makers, number one, it is okay to make the money, but understand that money is not an end in itself. It's a means to an end. So money should not be your alpha and omega. Number two is that to note that balancing life is important. Your both life should be well balanced. Otherwise, it will sink. Your health is important. Your spirituality is important. Your family is important, in as much as wealth creation or making money is important. So it is important that you balance all the other aspects of life. The other money personality to take note of are the givers. These are my generous people. Now, the givers find joy in helping others financially. And as a matter of fact, they will build strong relationships or networks through giving financial support. The downside is that the givers don't know where to stop. They will give endlessly, even at their own expense. For them, even if they give you the last penny they have in their pockets, they will go to bed happy. And the givers, once they meet the spenders, it is the end. In most cases, they are taken advantage of. And in most cases, for some reason, the spenders will know how to sniff them out. So, my dear givers, what are my recommendations to you? Number one is set a limit to how much you can give, because you are not the Messiah. You can't save the world. You can't give to every charity. You can't give to every needy person. Have a limit to how much it is that you can give away. Number two is have a budget. The budget will allow you to apportion your money to giving, but also to working on your financial future or your financial stability. If you found this video helpful, please share it with your friend, family member, or any other person. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and let me know in the comment section. What is your money personality? How has it influenced your financial decisions or financial behavior? Until then, see you in my next video. Stay blessed. Be careful how you spend your money and find out the genesis or the background on why you do the things you do them when it comes to your finances. Bye.